LAPD Chief Michael Moore one-on-one speaks about the future of the department in a time of unprecedented scrutiny and change. Well, the department is facing questions about officers' use of force and also dealing with calls to defund police as our society wrestles with the issue of racial injustice.
Yeah, Chief Michael Moore is leading a department in transition, and he sat down with our Dave Lopez to talk about the future of the LAPD.
39 years as a member of the LAPD, 2 years and 3 days as chief. And as he sat down with me last week, Chief Michael Moore told me he's never faced a bigger challenge in his career.
I know in policing that you're never going to satisfy everyone.
LAPD Chief Michael Moore telling me there's a lot of work to do.
Our people are hurt, they're tired, they're emotionally drained, they're in fear of their safety on a number of levels. And how, as a chief, do I work with them to recognize it, acknowledge it, and also pave a path forward?
And he told me that's what he's going to emphasize. Not the past, not the progress that the LAPD has made, not the improvements they made, because
the public right now is not in a position that it wants to hear what we've done. They're in a position of wanting to hear what we're going to do.
And can they do that with a proposed $150 million cut in their budget?
I would love to have those resources, but I know that we can't afford it.
But bigger cuts that some are demanding would be devastating, you said.
To stop hiring, for instance, which would reduce this workforce by 600 police officers. To stop civilian hiring, which would reduce our civilian workforce by nearly 300. Those, I don't think, are in the best interest of the city.
But what about the idea to use non-LAPD personnel when it comes to calls involving the homeless or the mentally ill?
Oh, absolutely. I'm not okay with it. We've been asking for it. How do we get there? We can't get there quickly enough.
Also on the fast track, the investigation of alleged police misconduct during the protests.
My commitment to do the right thing is because the public deserves nothing less.
And about the civil unrest, the looting during the protesting, and the criticism.
LA was not protected by their police. It was an uncontrolled scene, and the police just lost all control.
Not fair. Not fair at all.
Not fair.
Not fair at all. What I saw was an effort that began.
But you've heard that criticism.
Of course, I've heard the criticism.
He said it took a while to gain control, but they did. And he pointed to this fact:
63 people in Los Angeles were murdered in the civil unrest of 1992. That number was zero on the days
of the protest 3 weeks ago. And his current relationship with Mayor Eric Garcetti?
You guys are okay?
We're absolutely okay. He is a person of great demand, as he should be.
And when I asked, why does he still want this job?
I do this for the love of this organization. It's why you do your job. You know, I'm stubborn. There's a poster in my office. It speaks about the people who are crazy enough to think they change the world are the ones that do.
An impossible task, in the eyes of the chief, is something that can be accomplished. From downtown Los Angeles, Dave Lopez, KCAL 9 News.